Hey everyone, welcome back to the Finger Lakes Whitetail Project. You can see behind me I have a field that's a little overgrown. Truth be told, last year it was even worse. Small saplings, all sorts of crap in here. So I could only come in and get it mowed down once to find that there were a lot of deep holes and uneven spots out here in this field. So I waited till this year. We're gonna come in here and mow, get everything real fine down to the ground, let it dry out in the next day or two, and then come in here with the tiller and actually till this field to try to get it leveled out to decide if we're gonna plant anything for this upcoming fall. So stay with me and watch me turn this field into All right, guys, there you have it. So we got the field mowed completely. Like I said, it was just grown up a lot, and I try to take it easy on my equipment, especially after all the breaks that you guys have followed along for. I want to just get it really dried out before I come in here and use the tiller and kind of till everything up. But to be honest with you, after I cut it last year, I was throwing clover seed down, and actually some, I believe it was winter rye, for going into this year to see what would happen. And there was a lot of clover in this field. I actually contemplated for a second not getting it all tilled back up. But like I said, it's just so bumpy. It is so bumpy and it's uneven completely. I know the deer won't care, but when we ride four-wheeler here with the kids, this is a good field to be able to ride in, to be honest with you. And it's just too bumpy for us. So we're gonna get it tilled up. We'll see what we decide to plant this year here. I did have a blind here last year, and I could probably drop into this video a few of the bucks that come through here a lot. You guys probably saw with the drone footage that it is directly next to the road. I know that seems crazy, but the amount of deer that come through this field is unbelievable. It truly is. And directly on the other side of this hedgerow is the pumpkin patch. So this is kind of working as like a staging area, leaving the pines in the woods and kind of moving over into the pumpkin patch and into that field. But here's a spot that I cleaned up and had a blind in last year. I think this is where I might put that project wooden blind, the tower blind that I made. We'll probably get that elevated up and put into that spot or somewhere over this field next. But stay tuned. We'll come back to you once we get this thing tilled up and we'll show you the outcome. Thanks, guys.